Good. So all you're going to do on here is just going to set your back up. So if your back was just there, just neutralise your spine. So just bring that core so you're just set. Now don't jam your core into your belly button. Just give it a little bit of tension so you can just feel where it is. Now without your body shifting side to side, just take a leg and just extend it and then bring it round to the side. Good, and hold it off the floor and with your ankle there. Good, now try and bit your foot so the bottom of your foot is pointing the floor. Good, good, good. Come round to the side and hold. Good. So line your feet up, hold here. Good. Now stay here if you can. Stay. Get back there. That's it. Take yourself onto one foot. Lift the other one so it's just off the floor. So it's just like a centimetre off the floor and there. And then we're going to touch your toe or go as close as you can. But really relax to your back onto here. So keeping your legs straight. Just relax and just hang out here so you're nice and loose. Good, now you're going to leave your shoulders, leave your body, you're going to lift your knee up. So the one that's off the floor, you're going to lift that knee into your chest. Good, now you're going to try and push your body up with your knees. So push your body up and come up. So push with that knee so you get some really good early hip. Good, that's good, like that. Good, there you go. And then we're going to relax and start again. So your goal is to push up with that hip. Feel like your hip is lifted your body. So let me go in the middle here so I know it's hard to see. Good, now your goal is to step forward and your knee to be behind your chest to be out at the same time. So these two up, they hit at the same time. So your chest there, so we don't end up here and then fighting it. So from here, knee and chest, bang, that's it. Good, knee and chest, that's it. Same time, as soon as your knee gets to the top, your ribcage should be fully extended. That's it. Good, up, go, let's go. There. Good, so see that speed's really good. So see this here, we've lost quite a lot of tension in here. And also that knee, when you start, it's really down here, isn't it? So go again. So now we watch from the knee. Good, go again. Yeah, see that knee coming through really soft, so I can really push into it. So we need to get your knee to come taller, so you get some more.
Lock it out.
Not lock it out, but you're sort of. Let me show you from this. So you're here, and you're finishing there, and then you're going there. So you're going 1, 2. So you need to be when this is straight, that's up. So straight and then up. You've gone in 2. So you've gone here, there, which is too late because you've already hit the floor then. And then what that happens is you go here. This poor VMO muscle in here then has to flick you onto there. And a lot of the time it's because you're coming here and your back's fallen. So now do it again. But lift your chest and straighten your knee. Big strong chest. Good. Whoa, good looking.
My toes as well, Jesus.
Yeah, you're doing so hot. Yeah, good, go again. It's much better though. Good. That's better, So really exaggerate, really get forward onto it.
Yeah.
So you can really hold and set. Good. So now we're going to go basically through that mistake. So you're going to take yourself onto one leg so you really slack here in your knee. This toe forward. That's it, good. Now all you can do is going to focus on straightening this leg and this hip and off you go. So straighten and up, good, and then back to here. Good, so straighten, up, good, and then back to sit, good. Timing, good, Marcus, good, that's it. There you go, that's it, good. Good, perfect, good. That's it, so tiny, just subtle. A lot of you spend so much more benefit with all the little pieces set. That's it. There you go, good. Do a couple on the other side. So as you're pushing, you should be lifting. So push, lift. That's it. Good, nice, good. That's it. There you go. That's better. Good, sit yourselves back down. So that's a real good example, thank you, of what we can do with strength in your face. So where we wouldn't, someone who advised you well wouldn't go there. So we wouldn't load you up heavy until we sorted the timing of that posture out. Otherwise, this is natural push. Is to push and drop your chest. So as you're pushing and dropping. So if we strengthen that, you're just going to have to you're going to be really bulky and you'll hold on to there. So first thing we need to do is strengthen your ability to just stay up and stay relaxed, and then the timing of your push. So we do a lot of elastic work with elastic on your legs, pushing, driving, so you get that strength through your hip. A lot of work with tape or elastic, so you're getting that work in your rib cage. And when that's set, then we can build onto it. So a lot of that's that training to be able to train, which is probably the biggest thing, and now's your chance. I'd say before Christmas, train to be able to train. So get rid of all your funkiness, so that when you come and actually start training, it's too late then, so you need to go and be able to do it. So, yeah, go on.
So I found one side easier than the other.
Yeah.
So to correct that, would I concentrate just on the other side, or do a bit more on the other side compared to the...
Good, very good question. Do both the same,
Right.
and make the bad side fight to keep up. Yeah, otherwise you'll always end up chasing in this cycle. Let the good side give you a good example of where you are. Quite often, the good side will end up getting injured because it will take all the load and take all the set. So if I got a weak left leg, my right's nice and strong, all I'm going to do is spend more time trying to push off that right leg, which will bring my pelvis over, and then my left groin here, you can see in my tracksuit, starts to tighten, and my left groin is then really working hard. That left groin will take me to my shoulder, then my shoulder's really fighting, and I end up in this position, and then ultimately I end up with an injury fighting it through like that. So then if you keep doing more, keep doing less, you're set. So just go through the both and make them do it. I would say start the reps on your bad side, so because then a lot of people are tired, so if you do single leg work, that'll be their favourite leg, and then their heart will be going and blowing, and then they get on the weaker side and then a little bit, and then you sort of just get it done. So start when you're fresh on your good side, but they definitely need to be the same, like a little power. Yeah, so start with mobility, so your range, how much you can control. Flexibility means nothing unless you can do it yourself. So in our sport, unless you've got sport which takes you there. So triathlon, you need to be able to control that full range, and then think about where your strength comes in and onto it, and how much you want to weigh up doing triathlon versus strength and conditioning. Because I would say you need to be doing 95% triathlon. Strength and conditioning needs to be a little piece of it, and your goal is to do as little as you can of it. Yeah. Yeah. So you just use those muscles. Every time you go for a run, you're using your groin, you're using your hips, you're using your core. Every time you go swimming, you're using your lats, you're using your back and all that lot. So if you're swimming well, you don't need to come and do that exercise onto there. If you're running well, you don't need to do lower abs. If you're biking well, you definitely don't need to use strengthen your glutes and your hamstrings and your quads. So there you are, that's your goal. I would say, so pre-season, switch it all on. Main season, either switching off, switch it back on, and then use it pre-competition to wake yourself back up and get your fight back in you, not your flight, not your, oh, I'm really tired, I'm not going to do that speed session, I'm going to go on my nice hour and a half zone 2 run because it seems easier, but actually your body's really tired and fatigued. Because we've all been there, right? We've just been honest about it. That's a true fact. And I speak to a lot of endurance athletes, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I'd rather go on a 2-hour easy run than go and do 600-800s." But a lot of that's nothing to do with their fitness. It's just to do with the state we kind of ended up in. Yeah, happy.
So if you lift heavy,
Yeah.
on a technical recovery day,
Yeah.
potentially Monday after a weekend's activity,
Yeah.
do you schedule one day where you do nothing?
Yeah, the day after.
So that's always the day after the heavy lifting?
Yeah, it can be the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Like you could get up early and do it and have the rest of the day, but if you think you've flushed your whole system, so you put it in a state where it can recover, so you can put the hormones that are going to make you grow and repair into your body, then you can recover. You're trying to recover and you haven't got the hormones there to fix it. You've just parked a car with no petrol or nothing and just hoping it'll get better. So you put everything into it, including food, so don't go eating nothing on your rest day because you're not training. That's another problem. You almost need to eat more because you're putting it in, and then you can rest. So I would say that Monday morning session is really key if you've had a big weekend. So push yourself through that hard Monday morning and then have an easy Monday for the rest of the day or something like that. It's difficult because we all work, so the nature of clubs and stuff is very, very hard. There's a juggle, but if you've got a choice or you've got a big race coming up, schedule it. Speak to someone, they'll help you. Should help you. Yeah? But you can get to the point where you lift heavy and it doesn't hurt because you come quite a lot. Tom? Sometimes it doesn't hurt. Dave? Doesn't hurt when you lift big weights? Yeah, see? It's true.
I've seen you lift big weights.
Oh.
Not for what, 2 days?
It was a big weight, Tom, it just wasn't a heavy weight.
We're going Nacho.
Yeah. Right, there we go.
Eventually stop hurting.
It does eventually stop hurting.
About a week, isn't
Yeah, just
Yeah. Good. Well, thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Take your time. Any questions, just ask. If you think about anything later, you think I was too embarrassed to ask, you can message or something. Ask Tom, to ask me, to ask Dave. And then, yeah, hopefully see you guys out and about. Eventually I might come back swimming. One day.
Thank you very much.
There we are. Yeah, make yourself at home, hang out.